Somebody asked me yesterday, what do you make with all that thread? I smiled and looked down at my hands and thought of everything unsaid. They saw the scissors on the table, they saw the colors stacked in rows, they saw the pieces laid before me, but there's so much they didn't know. I could have said I'll make a blanket, I could have said I'll sew a seam, but what my hands are really making is more than what the eye can see. I make memories you can hold, I make stories stitched in gold, I make comfort for the coldest nights and hope when hearts need light. I make love that can be felt, I make prayers from what I'm dealt, I make friendship something real, something time can touch and heal. So ask me what I make and I'll tell you something true. I made pieces of my heart that can find their way to you. I make a hook for little shoulders when the dark feels big and deep. I make a place for tired souls to lay their worries down and sleep. I make a message for tomorrow from the hands I have today. I make a voice for those who loved us when their words have gone away. It may look like cloth and color, it may look like needle art, but every line is holding something that was born inside the heart. I make memories you can't hold, I make stories stitched in gold, I make comfort for the coldest nights and hope when hearts need light. I make love that can be felt, I make prayers from what I'm dealt, I make friendship something real, something time can touch and heal. So ask me what I make and I'll tell you something true. I make pieces of my heart that can find their way to you. Oh, I make strength for someone breaking, I make peace for someone scared, I make proof that in this whole wide world somebody truly cares. I make laughter in the corners, I make tears that understand, I make faith a little softer when it passes through my hands. And when words are not enough, when the right ones cannot start, I let fabric do the speaking in the language of the heart. I made you are not forgotten, oh, I made you are not alone, I made take this when you need me, I made this is still your home. I made blessings for the journey, I make warmth for letting go, I make love that keeps on living longer than I ever know, longer than I'll know, longer than I'll ever know. I make memories you can't hold, I make stories stitched in gold, I make comfort for the coldest nights and hope when hearts need light. I make love that can be felt, I make prayers from what I'm dealt, I make friendship something real, something time can touch and heal. So ask me what I make and I'll tell you something true. I make pieces of my heart that can find their way to you. I make more than what you see, I made what love can be, I make heaven hear a little clearer when pride moves through me. I make shelter, I make grace, I make belonging find its place, I make something out of nothing till the nothing make what love can do.